You know, looking down at my notebook, I'm running out of notebook. This is the notebook that I use. I mean, I've used this the entire channel so far to take notes for different anime. And I've only got like, you know, not a small amount of pages left. I mean, it'll still probably last me a couple weeks, I guess, depending on maybe a couple months, depending on how much I write. But I'm running out of notebook. Although I would be excited to move on to the next notebook because, as you can see, like these pages are all bent and stuff. It's because I just like, I would just squeeze it and stuff. I think while I'm like writing notes and doing stuff like that. Like it's dumb. It's really annoying. But anyway, Buddy Daddies. We're doing Buddy Daddies today. Episode. Let me check my notebook. 3. I shouldn't have needed a notebook to tell me that we were on episode 3. That should have been pretty obvious. Yeah, episode 3. Now, I have been enjoying this show a lot. It has been very cute. And yeah, I mean, we've only had 2 episodes so far, and the first one sort of established stuff. The second one sort of set a status quo for possibly the kinds of things that we might be expecting, which is just like, oh, they have to go on a mission. Perhaps there's Miri involved in the mission somehow that they have to wrangle her in, while also, you know, keeping the mission on track, perhaps. I'm not 100% sure, but at the end of the episode, they were, I believe, implying that they were going to now go to her mother, possibly. You know, like they found her, right? Was that what happened? Man, I really should have caught myself up on that. I think they found her. Do I have a note about it? That would be super useful if I did. No, but what I do have a note about is Ogino. Ogino Rio, which is another sort of spy, I guess, from what we learned, their like informant, their man, had this other guy who was hired to clean up the messes of our main 2, and he was talking about, you know, final words and adding them to his collection and stuff. So he seems like a pretty cool little character. But anyway, we're just gonna jump into these episodes. This episode, it's only 1 episode, but if you want to watch the full-length version of my reaction, you can do that on my Patreon account in the description below. But otherwise, we're just going to get into this reaction. I'm ready to and awe. No ums, just awes. I'm gonna awe the entire time. Yeah, let's get into episode 3 of Buddy Daddies. Here we go. What the heck? Oh. That's a very sad beginning. Is that his backstory? Aww. Oh, does he love it? Yeah, of course. It's just chocolate cereal. Why wouldn't you like it? Aww. See, he's like a little annoyed by her for a second, and then is immediately on board. Wow, I don't know if the lyrics were on screen last time, but I like them. Oh my gosh. You know, I've got these sunglasses on, but I probably shouldn't because I'm getting kind of emotional with these lyrics. ISA in these lyrics. Spice of life. Oh, they took her to a park. I don't fucking want them. Just pretend to. Just go hump and crush it in your hand. They're gonna spoil her so much. Oh, so sweet. She's so happy for sweet potatoes. You have to push her. Yeah. Just say yes. Just say yes, Ray. No, you can't call her. You told her. That looks so suspicious. Oh my god. Well, she can't pick up on context clues. Ray Papa. She's excited by ghosts? Damn. I thought she'd cry. She's so happy. What is it? He pretends to sleep in his bed and then actually sleeps in the... Ah, okay. No, don't sleep in the bathtub. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's so precious. She was in the intro as well, that singer. I'm worried about why they won't be able to return her. Is she gonna die? Is she gonna not want Miri? There's gotta be a reason that Miri doesn't stay with her mum. Okay. What's gonna happen? She's got a good voice. Oh. Oh my god. Children. Singing in English. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Jesus, this guy's trying to murder you. That guy was trying to kill you. Oh my god. That is not a safe home. I love the watch me. I love when kids are always like, watch me do this. But as a parent, it's gonna get so tiring. Aww. What? Why is that? Why did she think that? Oh. Well, that sucks. It's a horrible upbringing for many reasons. Oh no. Oh no, where'd she go? What? I expected it was something like that. I love how bothered Kazuki is by this. What the fuck? What? She's happy.
子供が笑ってたら何としても守ってやりたいと思うのが親ってもんだろ。
それでも笑ってるって。
母親だったらそれくらいやって当然だろうが。
家族を不幸にするんだよ。
What?
どうせガキ一匹育てたこと。
What was that? I would not pay for that drink. She can pay for the drink herself. Okay, there she is. 4歳です. Come on, Ray. This is easy. I'm her father. Father?
こいつのパパ。帰ろう。
Aww.
帰ろう。お疲れ。レイパパだって。レイパパ。晩飯でも買って帰るか。
Yeah, go to the supermarket.
わかった。
Go grab that hamburger steak. Did they get it? Yeah.
Ah.
I love it. Ray's got simple taste. Oh. They gotta do it. They gotta. Just for one night. Oh my god. She holds on to their hair. Oh my god. Adorable as always, and very sad. Some very sad stuff happening in this episode, while also balancing it out with just some adorable scenes with Miri. So I guess we talk about Misaki. I believe that was her name, or at the very least her stage name, I think. I just remember seeing Misaki on the website. But that I'm talking about Miri's mother. So I will be calling her Misaki. And if I got it wrong, then screw it. Sue me. You can sue me. You can go to court and sue me. So Misaki seems to just... I mean, I kind of expected this was going to be the case. I knew there had to be some reason that you know, that they don't just give Miri back to Misaki, and it's, I mean, the reason is she straight up abandoned Miri, which I mean makes sense, you know, like she hasn't been looking for Miri this whole time, and she's basically used Miri as a bargaining chip to try to get money out of Miri's father. So yeah, we knew basically this was a case, but just getting it confirmed in that scene where she's, you know, just complaining about I mean, yeah, this is your child, and the things she's saying about Miri, like, and saying, you know, like, she's disgusted by the way that Miri laughs about everything, and I think that's really interesting that they do that, because it's like, yeah, Miri has been such a positive figure, you know, and has been laughing about so much in these episodes, like setting that sort of thing up, where even last episode when they were in the middle of a spy mission and being shot at, you know, they still had Miri like on their back, and she was dying laughing as they were running from bullets. So we've seen that Miri does laugh in a lot of situations. Like, she is a very happy girl all the time. And they're actually kind of writing it as not a character flaw, because it's not a flaw necessarily. She just sees things in a positive way, but writing it as something that in universe, one of the characters, her mother, finds irritating about her and finds like abnormal and dislikes about her. And I think that's an interesting way to do it, because I feel like I kind of felt like they were writing her like as if, oh, this is how a kid would react in this situation. But I actually feel like they're writing Miri as a unique kid. They're not saying this is how a kid would react. They're saying this is how Miri would react. You know? Does that make sense? I don't know if that if I'm articulating that point properly. And if I'm not, screw it. Sue me. Go to a court of law, get a judge, get a prosecutor, and sue me. But we also got some Papa Ray stuff in this episode. I mean, we're seeing Ray, you know, kind of not come around to it, but kind of be dragged into it and forced into this situation. But I think we know, like, he is absolutely going to fall head over heels for Miri. I'm just curious, like, how far that's gonna happen. Like, is he gonna be tsundere the entire time, or are we gonna see some cracks in his facade, you know, his mask, where we'll actually see him like smile with Miri, or even, I mean, you know, I would kill for a laugh. I would murder for a laugh. That would be amazing. Just, you know, actually express his love in an outward way that doesn't, that he's not acting begrudging about it. Like, I'm not expecting it to happen soon. I'm saying like in episode 12 or whatever. Because that would be really awesome to see. But I think just this episode alone was very sweet. And I feel like I really get Ray now, you know? He's a you know, a neat, he's a stay-at-home shut-in, who he plays video games, and I assume like if Kazuki wasn't there, he would be eating, you know, 2-minute noodles, and yeah, he would just be staying at home, eating 2-minute noodles and playing video games all day. That would be it, and I get that, right? And I actually kind of relate to him a little bit. I mean, I'm not a shut-in, but I do sort of like, I try to break myself out of it, but I do default to like, oh, I'm gonna have pizza pockets or mac and cheese as my as my, you know, main meals, and also like the way that he has very simple, like, childlike taste buds and stuff, which I really appreciate seeing that on screen, because that's what I kind of have, you know, like I am not I'm a pretty picky eater overall, you know. I'm skinny. I'm very skinny, right? I'm not skinny because I'm not skinny because I work out, obviously. I mean, I'm not muscly either. And I'm not skinny, you know, because I want to be. I'm pretty much skinny because I don't eat much, and I don't eat much because there's not, like, I don't enjoy eating that much generally, you know. So yeah, I just don't eat much because I don't like that many foods. And so yeah, I'm a pretty picky eater. And so I get it when it's like, when Kazuki makes this really, I mean, you know, I love steak so much that I would love to eat Kazuki steak. But when Kazuki makes this like really nice steak with like lots of herbs and like this beautiful different spices and incredible seasonings, cooked to perfection in a certain way, high quality meat, like whatever. And then Miri is like, no, I want the, you know, $3 hamburger steak from the supermarket. And then they get that, and Miri's like, that's amazing. And then Ray's like, this is amazing. I get it, you know? Like, I've found these mashed potatoes that are like, so there are these like mashed potatoes that are like instant mashed potato type things, where they're just like little sticks You know, I'm sure some people know what I'm talking about. They're just little sticks. Like literal, they look like a banana, right? In a stick form. And they're frozen. And you just get a bunch of those sticks and you put them in a bowl. And you put them in the microwave for like 3 minutes or something. And then you take it out and it's mashed potato, you know? And and so it's like, you know, cheap microwave, like instant mashed potato. Like, you know, it's what you'd expect to be garbage. Man, I love it. I love it. I really, really like it. And it's like, I'm sure, you know, Gordon Ramsay would hang me for that. But I really like it, you know? And so I just get a chicken schnitzel from the Woolworths, which is like a grocery store. So I get a chicken schnitzel, and then I get that instant mashed potato, and I've got a perfect meal for me, you know? I'm just so happy to eat that meal. And then, you know, occasionally some steamed vegetables or whatever, but that's also just like a cheap pack of vegetables that I just put in the microwave. I have simple tastes, so I like seeing Ray on screen. Yeah. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, the backstories. They showed Ray's backstory a little bit, you know, like there was some sad stuff where he was having to take care of a dog. And by take care of, I don't mean, you know, feed it and give it water and pet it and go for walks. I mean, by the looks of it, stab it until it's dead. And you know, he, I think, was struggling to do it because I think we've seen he has a sweet spot for pets, and I think this might have been one of the reasons why. You know, he cares about pets, but he also hates that his father probably was not super cool with him loving pets. He was like, he probably was trying to train him to kill instead, you know, instead of worrying about pets, instead of worrying about the lives of things and protecting them, he should be killing them. That's what I'm guessing is happening from that backstory. And I think we saw a grand total of 1 second of Kazuki's backstory. It involved, I think, an explosion and an umbrella. So I'm curious to see where that goes. Possibly his child died, possibly, or his sister. Like, I'm just trying to think of why they would. I think it was like a girly umbrella. I'm not gonna go back and look, but it seems like a girly umbrella. And he seems to care a lot about parents and like them having an instinct to protect their children and like taking care of your children properly. And Kazuki also said, I think, that he never knew his parents. So maybe he was trying to take care of his sister because maybe he had a sister and he was trying to take care of them both because he didn't have his parents with them, and then something happened and blew up and perhaps he lost his sister. That's a guess. There we go. I made a prediction. And hey, it's an anime original show, right? So no one can spoil it for me. I bet you probably could spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me. I don't know how you would, but don't. Anyway, that's Buddy Daddies episode 3. That was a pretty solid little discussion that I got in there. So thank you very much for watching this episode. If you want to watch full-length reactions, exclusive videos, in all of that, you can go to my Patreon account in the description below. It is absolutely worth it to go over there. Otherwise, definitely subscribe to the channel. You get lots of videos. I make a lot of videos, and even if you only like a few of them, still worth subscribing. And support the video, like it, comment on it, you know, all that stuff will tell YouTube that you like it, and tell YouTube that other people do like it, so it'll suggest it to more people. Makes it easier for me to do these videos, so please make sure to do that. But thank you so much for watching this episode of Buddy Daddies, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.